Hey, that's me Kurt, and let's get to the reviewing of Season 3, Episode 1, Loved to Death, aired in June 1991. So, the least I can say is the first episode of Loved to Death isn't loved to death by me. It's kind of boring episode with initially a good idea, a good plot. So, a writer, a young man as a neighbor, sexy neighbor, who is his object of desire. So again, you have this axis of wanting someone, which is very this is typical of Tales from the Crypt. The sexual relationship of power, owning and getting someone. So the sexy neighbor in 1991 looked like the woman you see in the episode, blonde with that fucking haircut. Things have changed, obviously. So he wants her, but starting interestingly with the aspiration to write, the creative energy inside the man, and the fantasy. So there was this, how do you get inspired? Using sex as a motivation, maybe. So it was initially good, reminding of some Stephen King literature topics of creating the ability to use the sexual energy to it's well known. But the problem is she doesn't give a shit about him, and he looks like a prick, actually, a jerk. So in the building where he lives there is this landlord, best actor in the tale, David Hemmings, which is a figure, and he gives him a love potion. So let me check that one. David Hemmings was famous for, let me check, I don't recall, but the movie I saw with him was Deep Red, of course. Deep Red, Argento's movie. So he looks old in this one, but the best actor. I get to it in a moment. So again, he gives a love potion to the young writer, and it works. He gets the woman's affections, but he will pretty soon regret it because she develops some kind of obsessive love towards him, and the affair grows torrid, and that's too much for him. So this echoes once again season 2, episode number 4, which has a title very like Till Death. That was way better in season 2, because of course it's interesting to see that you can get someone, the fantasy of getting her, the hot bitch you've always wanted, the hot guys maybe, the hot man. But the problem is it can turn atrocious when this woman is draining him, as we see. So it's kind of funny because she never stops wanting him. It's funny, but I agree with the great review I found on midnightreviews.com saying that basically a faithful viewer of Tales from the Crypt has developed some expectations, and the expectations are not cheap humor or cheap twists. They prefer intellectual humor to juvenile humor, and this tale is not is not really far-fetched. It's not really well built, in my opinion. It's not really interesting. The only step that's interesting is the strange, mysterious figure of the landlord, played by David Hemmings, because he's a silent, almost silent character, watching all like a god or a devil, maybe a devil, taking the soul of Edward, the young man, and he can get the girl. But and the way he's shot, it's true, as they say in midnightreviews.com. It's interesting. You get those close up and dim lighting, so it's almost black and white if you look at the face. So Love to Death falls flat to me. The twist where tries to kill a girl and he dies too, and she's forever harassing him. It's exactly the same kind of ending we saw in Till Death from season 2, but in gorier, and because it just has the makeup, the fucked up face, no puns intended, and as opposed to season 2, episode 4, Till Death, where you got the zombie always rotting, you got the flesh after you only got the skull. It was more shocking in season 2, Till Death. So Love to Death, it's not the best of the season. It starts really badly, and I don't really like it. So it's really interesting for the little jokes, the little sexual innuendos. You see the girl, baddie, maybe it's the only interest, I don't know. But as I said, in fashion, the hairstyles have changed. But she's hot anyway in some way. So thanks for watching Love to Death. I'm not really recommending this one, so get ready for episode 2. This one is a kick-ass episode, a favorite of mine. See you later.